What is up, guys? MrBayeasy here, and today we're going to be doing some more Crusaders of the Lost Titles, picking up with Tier 2 of the Guardians of the Galaxy event. Now, I am on a free play right now. Let me just get rid of all these. It's crazy. Just massive spam. I will be buying these. What is this? Is this new? Oh, hello. Oh, are you kidding? Yeah, I'm going to be buying that. That's cool. So, I'll talk about this in just a second. I'll put this away for now. But yeah, so what basically, you're going to be seeing two more, well, this is one of them, but you're going to see another Guardians of the Galaxy event after, or I guess, episode after this. It's not necessarily going to have much to do with Guardians of the Galaxy. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Crusaders. I did essentially what I've been trying to do on the majority of these Tier 2 events, which is actually get to, or finish the majority of the missions in the Tier 2 section. So with the last event, and I think the event before that, as well as this one, I finished every single one except the very last one. And the only reason I do that is because I feel like it's going to be, one, a little bit difficult for me to do at this current time, because I've never actually reached about 500 before. But we are going to be remedying that very soon, as the other part of this, I guess, not episode, but the next episode after this is going to be me getting to 600 finally. I'm going to be saving a free play for that. I don't know if it's going to be this free play. It could be, but I'm essentially going to be recording this video and then recording the next one the following day. So what I'm going to try to do probably is I'm going to be resetting here. Maybe I'll get a little far, or maybe I'll just reset now, or whatever it might be. Not just yet, because we got to look at the Crusaders, and this will get used up primarily by the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to get used up here, and then I'm going to purchase the the event chest at the $10 value, like I like to do with each event, to get myself a nice stack of event chests for the gear and all that stuff. As well as whatever we can get from this, from free plays. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll save one free play at the end for the 600 grind, which is going to be the next episode. I want to actually get there. It's basically going to be the same formation as this, but I want to explain some things as well. That video is also going to be used to explain what I did in this event on the certain events. I took a screenshot of the first one. The second one I forgot to, but it was the cloud event, and I remember exactly or the cloud objective, and that I remember specifically what I did for that, to kind of avoid it being as much of a pain. It really wasn't difficult, but it could have been a small pain in the butt, especially if the clouds went over your main DPSer and then you kind of were stuck having to endure the beating that your Crusaders got until, I guess the cloud moved away from your DPS Crusader, and countless times it would move over my gold Crusaders. But I'll talk about that in the next video, the strategies behind the previous ones, as well as getting to Area 600, because I want to finally do that, because, and I've been really grinding missions, by the way. I really want to do that because, as you can see, and I think I spoke about this last time, one, Tier 3 is very important. So that's going to be the first one that I buy. Unfortunately, it's going to take 5,000 gold away from me right away. But I've been stacking more, steadily, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. But I would have loved to have as many idols for this. Like, if I had 11,000 idols or so for this, it would be so much better, you know what I'm saying? Because I really want to start boosting this. I think it's gonna, really help with the whole grind. I've been grinding a lot of the game lately, and I think that that's really gonna help me with idol scavenging. You know what I'm saying? It's really gonna help me with really raking in as many idols as possible with each reset. So I want to get that level as high as possible. I was even thinking of respecking again for free, and just, putting all of it into that, and then slowly upgrading what I've already done on the other side, and all that stuff, because I just feel like it's so beneficial. You know what I'm saying? It's so beneficial. Alright, so right off the bat, looking at these Crusaders, I have an initial impression, one of which takes up the, or swaps with the Hermit slot, okay, which is basically the one that also has, Kyle the Party Bro and Serpent King Draco. Now, Serpent King Draco, or Drago, or whatever his name is, right? He's the only one that I was like, okay, I would use him as a DPSer if I really had nobody else, you know what I'm saying? But this one isn't that big of a deal. The other one swaps with Fire Phoenix. I don't use Fire Phoenix too often in my normal formation, but I do like to use her with that defense formation, and she is just good in general, okay? So it's a little unfortunate. I do have a good amount of, epics on her, so I could really boost her if I wanted to with legendaries, but we're going to see what they do. We'll see if it's justified. I mean, this one is going to be a little easier for me to win me over, okay? Grandmora. The Space King guy, maybe a little harder to win me over, because I do enjoy using Fire Phoenix from time to time, so we'll see exactly how that all plays out. So let's go ahead and do Grandmora first. Also having to remember that they level up very high to get, max them out. So let's look at this. Seen better days. You should have seen me in my prime. Gross. Increase the base DPS of Grandmora, okay, by 10%. Still suspicious. I didn't live this long by being careless. Increase the base DPS of Crusaders in the column in front of Grandmora by 200%, divided by the number of Crusaders in the column behind her. Oh, so anybody... Oh, wow, that's difficult. That's weird. I'm not sure how this would really play out. I mean... Especially in a formation like this, I could be, oh, you know, hey, that's great. You know, I can boost Witch even further. Right? I can put her right here, maybe. But, you know, it's going to be reduced so significantly. Like, it begs the question, is it even worth it, you know? So that's a little weird. If we can upgrade that significantly, maybe it wouldn't have as much of an impact. And normally, you don't have 4 Crusaders in the column behind the 2 main. Usually you have maybe 2, 3, but that's still kind of annoying, you know? It's still kind of weird. They don't just make them like they used. Wait, what? They just don't make them like they used to. Elder Tech increases the DPS of all Crusaders by 10%. I've got my eyes on these ones. Untrusting increases the base DPS of Crusaders in the column behind Grandmora by 50% for each Crusader in the column. And, man, this is some weird stuff. Okay, Grandmora, what are you doing? Okay, is it because you got like? She literally has 4 eyes, but that's weird. Okay, so this one increases the DPS of Crusaders in the column behind Grandmora by 50% for each Crusader in the column. Oh, for each Crusader in the column in front. So this one I think would be a little bit better. Maybe if we had a smaller slot towards the back or something for Witch, maybe I could just, you know, have her further back and upgrade her that way. You know what I'm saying? I could see this formation would work really well if I put Groglog back here, Witch in this slot maybe. Well... I'd have to sacrifice this girl because Santa would have to be here in this particular case. But yeah, I mean, for each column in front, that'd be great because it would boost it by 50% each time, which would be 200%, right? For all 4 of these guys. It's versatile. I like the versatility of this. I'm not sure about my current implementation of this Crusader. However, I can see that it's very versatile, so it's not... You know, it's not something to be overlooked. It could definitely be useful if you're paying attention and you really, you know, understand your formation. So every 25 levels, that's nothing new. Increases the base the DPS of all creatures by 10%. Look lively, youngsters. Team player. She has a lot of these 10% ones. And then they die hard and monsters die easy. Old habits. Increases the effect of still suspicious and untrusting by 50%. Okay. And I can definitely see some of her higher gear stuff and even legendary stuff increasing that significantly. So I can see this Crusader being good for DPS boosting. But there's also a lot of other Crusaders that would be really good for that. So, you know, it begs the question, is it really that good? You know what I'm saying? But especially for, again, for people that aren't like me who have a lot of Crusaders, and I know there's more Crusaders out there that I don't have, just from doing like regular objectives and everything. But for unlike, you know, for people that are like me that have a lot of Crusaders and have a lot of options, it may not be as good, but it's definitely useful in very specific scenarios. In other cases where people that haven't been playing as long or maybe have just recently started playing, this would be a very good Crusader to have. So definitely a thumbs up on my part. I think that this Crusader is good, but in terms of my implementation, I'm kind of on the fence about what I could possibly do with her and all that stuff. So moving on to Space King, let's go ahead and boost him, get all of his levels there. So let's look at him. Have you heard of me? Come on, guys. Space King with the increases the base DPS of Space King by 125%. Speaking of, obviously this is like, you know, Gardeners of the Galaxy, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm planning on seeing that movie soon. But let me know if you guys have seen it yet. Don't spoil anything, please, for, you know, for the sake of not only myself but for everyone else who hasn't seen it yet. You know, let me know what you thought of it, if you thought it was good, if you were disappointed by it. I heard it was really good, you know what I'm saying? But you know, leave those comments in the section down below. Ladies, Spaceman. Ew. The Space King must choose a Space Queen. Increase the DPS of Space King by 25% per female Crusader in the formation. Oh my god, another one of these. Another Rockstar guy. Pew pew pew. Triple tap. Increases the, it sounds like our freaking super fat mode. Increases the base DPS of Space King by 125%. Okay. It's a federation of sorts. Kirking it up. Increases the base DPS of Space King by 100% per alien Crusader in the formation. That wouldn't be too good, I don't think. At least for me. 80s tunes. Why does this keep going? Packed with feeling you can get hooked on, and that's the every 25, okay, standard. Badass laser guns, say my name, ew. Increase the base DPS of Space King by 125%. And finally, Avenger, you really shouldn't have done that. Increase the base DPS of Space King by 100% for each dead Crusader. Ooh, so he would be good in the back of the formation. Again, not too sure how I'd personally use this Crusader, but I'll say for sure, I see where this would be good, especially for people that don't have as many. And I could definitely use this Crusader. I could use both Crusaders, as a matter of fact. Maybe surprisingly and thankfully, Grandmora seems a bit more useful to me. This guy seems like he's trying to be a DPS Crusader. It just seems that way with all these personal boosts and everything, and boosting from other Crusaders in the formation and everything like that. It seems as though this guy is trying to be a DPSer. Whether he's good or not, we'll have to see. I will have to test it. But first impressions before I even test anything, you know, Grandmora is a bit more useful. But let's go ahead and level him up. Let's see. Let's buy all these, right? So let's see. What kind of boost does he get from that? 125% boost. Okay, so basically as much as he was with all these other ones. So let's level him up. Let's get him to where he's going to be maxed out. This is the way we can test this guy right off the bat. See what kind of DPS we're looking at. No, hold the phone. No way. Wait. Level what? Oh, wait, I can level her up. Never mind. Let's see. Yeah. Wait. Oh, he's still better? Wait, 2390, 2384. They're only a few levels apart. But it is taking longer to level him up, though, so that's a bit of a problem. But they're close, right? Am I not mistaken? Oh wait, 75. What happened? What happened? Did things change? Let me move him and see. Plop him down right there. So he's still at 75, and she goes to 70. Yeah, so she's still better, and see how she's easier to level up too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she's just gonna be ahead of the game most of the time, the majority of the time. You know what I mean? It's just how it's gonna be. You know. But I'm not complaining. You know, Witch is obviously has been dominant for a long time. But you know, I'm curious though. Now I'm curious. I want to see something. Oh, he's on a mission. Dang it! I was gonna test to see if he was better than Kisleblip. Having Kisleblip in the formation would help him out. But keep in mind though, okay, that I mean, this is a fairly close margin. It's not super close, but this is pretty close. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's pretty close for him not having any gear. It is taking longer for him to level up, though. That's a problem. Okay. Where he's in the 75, she's in the 79s. And she is, as you can see, as I collect gold, she is easier to level up at this point in time. But he's still good. And again, if it wasn't for the fact that I have a lot of Crusaders, I feel like people would really benefit from Space King. I don't have any gear on him yet. We haven't seen what he can do with gear. So, you know, really interesting stuff. Same thing with Karen. You know, Karen is freaking boss. I mean, and she doesn't have any gear. Just to reiterate on that, watch this. Okay, look at my gold. Because that's really why I'm using her. Look at my gold. Watch that. 80.5 trillion, right? Oh, Karen, get out of the formation. I know you like it here. I know you're cozy and everything, but come on. Look at that. 9.97 trillion. That's a huge decrease, okay? And it's just because of the fact that she's here. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not being affected by all these positive ones. They all go to her at a very massive amount. So, she's huge. Okay, she's crucial in all this. She's pretty much almost as important as all these other guys, to be perfectly honest with you. What I might do this time, and what I might do from here on out to really maximize my chest gains and everything, and, you know, for this next giveaway that's coming up very soon, what I'm probably going to do is actually not open these chests for once. I'm going to buy them and just not open them. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below, because, again, this is strictly for entertainment value. It's not because I'm strategizing on anything, but I feel as though if I were to save these chests, I could also, you know, really, boost up on everything else as well and have a massive chest opening like I'm planning to. Again, I'm not going to reveal the number that I'm planning on opening, but it's going to be huge. And I can definitely say that that one's going to be one of the biggest. It may not be the biggest, because it would be fairly close to some of the other people's openings, okay, but it will probably be one of the biggest. So what I'm going to be doing is probably saving these chests. Let me know what you think about it, though. I won't do it if you guys are, like, hugely, you know, against it, but I don't think these Crusaders are good enough for me to the point where, like, I'm like, yes, I'm going to be using them in day-to-day use. I'm going to have to get their gear to make them as good as possible. It's not like that, you know what I'm saying? And I know people have been telling me to open up Karen to maximize what she's been doing, and I will be going back and doing that. That's probably the one exception I'm going to be making, because Karen, like I just explained, is a day-to-day Crusader, and I would benefit heavily from having her better gear. So we're going to see if we can get it. And I'll probably do that either the next video or the video after that, because right now I'm set. I don't really need her gear, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love it, but I don't really need it. You know, as you can see, this is way more than I'm even really needing. You know, I'm bossing it out with my current, like, setup, or whatever it might be, you know? So let's go ahead and jump to the giveaway, okay, because I know that you guys enjoy those giveaways and everything. Hopefully you've been enjoying the previous ones, and I just want to make a quick disclaimer for the giveaway in and of itself. When that takes place, there are occasions, because I know some people have been saying that they don't see their name and everything. Trust me, I'm very diligent with adding names. Matter of fact, right before I'm about to do this giveaway, I'm going to go double check and make sure I got all the names, okay? However, you have to understand that when it comes to the giveaway and everything, it may not always be done so far apart to the point where I'm able to actually collect names, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I record 2 videos back to back, and I'm going to be doing 2 giveaways for that, because that's the whole point, right? Obviously, the next video has not been released yet, so there's no way I can add those new names that would theoretically be added to that video, because the video is not even live yet. So I'm still working off of the names I've already collected. You see what I'm saying? So there have been a few occasions like that, and I just want to make that clear to people that if you don't see your name, you know, it's very rare and unlikely that it's something that I missed your name, because I am very good about going through all the comments. And if I've actually typed out to you that you've been added, that I'm actually adding you live when that happens, because I won't respond to Crusader comments about being added to the giveaway until I'm ready to add the people and I'm you know, doing that kind of thing. It's my personal way of knowing who I've already added. You know what I'm saying? If I see a comment like that I've put there that says I've added that person, then to me that's saying, okay, that person's already been added for this video. So it's a personal checklist on my part. So if you see your name, or if you see a comment from me under your comment that says you've been added, that means you've been added in real time. I add your name, right after I do that, I type to you and say you've been added, okay? So that's essentially, or I say sometimes I say yup, or okay, good stuff, or whatever, because it's a lot of people, so I gotta, you know, be kind of quick about it. But, you know, if you see that, that means you've been added in real time. So just to clear the air, okay? That's how things work around here. But let's go ahead and jump to the giveaway here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Good luck, and we'll see who today's winners are going to be. All right, guys, so welcome to the giveaway. The same rules apply as always. If you do win, you have to claim your code in the comments down below. The codes will not be actually given out unless you do that. I just want to make sure you're watching. I want to make sure you're actually going to use the codes, because it is you know, actually a fair amount of codes. You know what I'm saying? In-game value is worth about $11.40 if you round around for that particular price point. So you know, it is a good amount, you know, a substantial amount of code. So if you don't claim your code, unfortunately, I'm not going to be sending the codes out automatically. Also, when you do claim it, leave a comment, you know, or I guess leave some information there about how you'd like it to be sent. If you want it sent through email, you got to drop your email down below. If you want it sent through YouTube private message system, I'll get back to you and let you know when I've sent that message. If you want it sent through Twitter, you have to DM me, okay? It's at MrBayeasy on Twitter, okay? So let's go ahead and do this here. As you can see, all of the names have been updated once again. I'm just going to go ahead and, as we always do, and just go through this. You guys can go ahead and pause. Take your time to read, because like I said, you know, usually what I'll do is right before the video, or right before I do the giveaway for the current video, I go back and I double check and add any names that are there. That way I can ensure that any last minute entries have been added. So usually, you know, it's, you know, pretty safe to say that you know, everyone is here. So here we go. We're going to randomize for our first place winner. Good luck to everyone. 3, 2, 1. All right, Kilaris777, congratulations. Almost at 500 entries, guys. I really want to get to 1,000 on this series. It's going to be so awesome when we get there. And we're coming up quick on it. I mean, we're almost like at, like I said, 70 to 80 entries per video, maybe. I'm not sure. What were we at last time? It seems like we're jumping pretty quick here. But congratulations. Claim your comment down below. Let's go ahead and do it again. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, Kyle Flounder. Congratulations, Kyle. I know he's been really itching to get some more chests, so there you go, buddy. Let's go ahead and get for number 3 now. 3, 2, 1. Leviathan Music. Oh man, all the super long time sages and watchers and people that have been following the channel for like the longest time are winning today. This is freaking awesome. All right, so Leviathan, congratulations, my dude. You know which way to contact me. You probably want it through Twitter, so I'll send it through the Twitter if that's the way you want it. But congratulations so far to all the winners. Let's go ahead and randomize for number 4. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, Dr. Banana Man. I haven't seen him comment in a while. So, Dr. Banana Man, if you do see this, you did win, of course, as we all know here. The giveaway, if you do win, is 8 codes for a free jeweled chest. So, make sure you claim that in the comments down below, my dude, if you are watching. All right, but let's go ahead and randomize for number 5. 3, 2, 1. All right, Foxy Lincoln. All right, congratulations to all the winners. Again, remember, you must claim your comment down below. Very important stuff. I know I'm sounding like a broken record here. I just want to make sure you guys know that because I really do want to give these codes to you guys. But if you don't claim it, there's just simply no way that I can actually give these codes out to you guys. I have to know that you're going to use them if I'm going to be giving away such a high amount of codes. All right, so with that being said, let's jump back to the game, close this out. All right, guys, so welcome back to the game here. Congratulations to all those winners. Really awesome stuff there. As you know, it's really unfortunate because like the event is ending soon. I really want to like boss it out with free plays and get through this. It doesn't really take too long to get to 600, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'll make sure I get to around 500, 525 for the video because I don't want to, you know, the whole point of the video isn't necessarily to watch me getting to 600. It's more so how I'm going to get there, the strategy behind it, and the excitement of getting to 600 finally, and also, you know, talking about the previous event, or I guess this event, which will be the previous event when that video airs, because it's not going to have so much to do with the event and more so having to do with getting to 600, but it'll also allow me to talk about the strategies I use throughout the game, or throughout the event's timeline and all that stuff. So it's kind of unfortunate that we're so deep into this, and really good sign though, we're still one-tapping fairly consistently, and it's not... doesn't seem to be a big problem whatsoever. I've just recently bought a few hundred levels for Witch as well, so she doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. And yeah, we're looking really good. By the way, quick note that I want to mention is that I've recently actually been doing these add gold bonuses on the phone. I know somebody mentioned it to me before. What I thought they were talking about is when you're offline for a while, you get the opportunity to double your gold. For whatever, you know, just whatever amount that happens to be at the time, you can double your gold. I never really did that because I felt like unless I was offline for a long time, then that it's beneficial, you know. But I never really did it because I felt as though I could easily get that gold back, especially if it was like I was offline for 5 minutes or something. But I never realized that there was a section that allowed you to watch an ad to get you 100% more DPS and 50% more gold. I thought that was really, really cool. So I've been just kind of, you know, the only thing I really do on mobile is reset and do these things now. So, you know, go figure. I wish they just had it. I wish they had that on here. You know, I really wish you could have an ad to watch when you reset and have an ad to watch for the DPS and the gold bonus, just like they have on mobile, but have it all through the computer, have it all through Steam, because I personally like playing on the computer better. I like having everything live here. I find it easier to click everything. It's more seamless, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the game runs better on PC as well. So I really wish they had that, you know, because I would definitely do it. You know, I'm doing it on the phone. I would love to be able to do it through Steam. I think that'd be pretty cool. But maybe they have some, you know, the only real way I could, because I know that I think they have it on Congregate as well. So there must be some sort of issue with, you know, I guess having a personalized ad through your game on Steam. I can see that being an issue the way Steam is, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably why we don't see it here. But maybe I'll start doing it through Congregate. That way I don't have to get on my phone every time, because I think the benefits are the same. You'd have to let me know in the comments if you're someone who plays on Congregate. But either way, yeah, this was really awesome. I'm really glad we got to check out the new Crusaders. I think they're going to be really good, especially more so for some people than others. But I feel like they're going to be good. I definitely could use them if I had to. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have a lot of good DPSers in your formation, or potentially in your formation, in case, you know, you're kind of strapped for Crusaders if you're sending some on missions or something like that. So we're going to end this one out here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Definitely make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved. If you did enjoy, consider sharing the video as well, whether it's like Facebook, Twitter, you know, really any social media, or even with your friends, family, at school or work or whatever it might be, or even at home, you know, if you have siblings or something, you know, if you really like the videos and you think they should be seen, you know, if you think they're enjoyable enough to be seen, definitely take it upon yourself to share it. You know what I'm saying? It really helps me out. It helps the channel grow, helps the Sage family grow, and adding new Sages to the Sage family every single day. That's really awesome stuff. I mean, I love the Sage family, you know, like it is my family, and it really is, you know what I'm saying? It's like a second family, and, you know, I just love entertaining people. The more people in the community, the better. I feel like the more people I get to entertain. So it's really awesome when new Sages get added. I'm sure you guys can agree with that, because we all get new friends, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all just one big family. Hence Sage family, you know. But speaking of that, if you want to become a Sage in training and you're new, definitely make sure you subscribe today. This has been MrBayeasy, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.